Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay, so this is Morissette. Could you be could you be Messiah?
Could you be Messiah?
Yes, but this, if I'm correct, this is Gary's song.
I think it was written or arranged by him.
Yeah.
Someone did
I
mention
think it's
that.
his song, but I'm not 100% because I saw it on his channel as well.
Originally performed and arranged by Gary.
Oh, well, there you go. There it is.
Oh yeah, and funny enough, Gary's joining us on the Feature Friday Plus
podcast
this week.
So you should totally tune in and check it out.
We'll let you guys know the date and all that stuff, but it's definitely this week.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire. Anyways, let's listen to this this version.
Come on.
I'm scared because
Manila
this is
Genesis.
gonna be so good. Really hope she doesn't make me cry.
I
have a feeling she will.
Oh bloody! If it starts like that, yeah.
Telling you, freaking hell.
Lyrics: Freddie Santos. Originally performed, original arranged by Gary. First name I knew.
Director of the music video was Dave Lamar.
Mr. Dave.
Mr. Dave that knows how to picture Morissette in the best light is literally. She hasn't even sung a note.
Oh, it's very intense.
Yep.
Could you be healer to a heart that's been wounded?
Sorry, modulation's
In a
outrageous.
battle that's never seen? Could you be teacher
Oh, it's beautifully
to a mind
mixed.
of confusion? Tell me, what does this all mean?
It's mixed very theatre-like.
Of a feeling imprisoned in chains. Can you set my spirit free? And just one more question. Allow me this question. Could you be Messiah to me?
Oh, with lyricism.
Could you be Messiah to me?
Damn, nice. Holy
Okay, so
moly.
I feel like I'm watching The Prince of Egypt.
Yeah. The way it's mixed and mastered is very theatre-like.
Oh, wow. The diction, the lyricism, the choice of visual capture to it all. Feels very vulnerable, very open. Raw.
It's very. I mean, that's a good example. I would say for the importance of diction sometimes in songs. You know, it does get neglected a lot of the times, especially depending on the genre, right?
Yeah, I think the piece allows it to be so precise.
Sure, but I think one of the things that we've been able to pick up from from listening, especially in the Filipino music industry, is that
the diction is impeccable.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? Why does everyone seem to, especially like the very impressive singers like Morissette, Katrina,
Yeah, they really
Gary,
do not neglect
obvious. I
diction.
mean, Regine, Leah. It's more obvious why. Leah specifically, it's more obvious why the diction is outrageous. But Gary, Martin, it's like, what the why?
Yeah,
Where
why
did
are
you
those
learn
the
that?
choices? Because they're not easy. That's one of the hardest things to get right, even especially when you're singing, because the pronunciation of things can change, the inflection of words changes according to the positioning of the singing itself. So the diction is like very detailed work, and it takes years to get to this level.
The
like
proper, like the T's
yeah, they
are
really
proper.
the T's, the
S's.
D's, every plosive is really nice and placed correctly. The use of T's and the combination of two consonants together, everything is very, very detailed and is like really well taken care of, if you know what I mean.
Would you say that's that received pronunciation, like that a lot of colleges and musical schools here in London strive for, like they
Definitely, yeah, because received pronunciation isn't a change of accent.
look for. No.
It's a work on diction.
Yeah, it's just what is it? Clearer. It's basically just
Proper
polished.
it's like speech, but on.
It's like polished diction, polished language.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
It's like it's not rough around the edges. Everything is smooth. You know?
Exactly, and it's a and you can maintain the color of your accent and your natural inflection if you'd like to keep it so. But yeah, it's mastery. It really is fantastic. Anyways,
Good
carrying
thing
on.
to copy. I know many people seem to actually.
No, it kind of gets neglected because it's hard. It's very hard.
Right.
Could you be father to a soul that's been abandoned by a world too busy to hear? Could you be friend to a helpless survivor? Can you take away my fears? I heard them all sharing.
I like the video a lot.
Beautiful.
It's a good idea.
Conviction and then are you all that they make you to be?
Wow.
And just one more question. Allow me this question. Could you be Messiah? Please be Messiah.
Oh, what a song and the lyrics.
Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this is the Prince of Egypt moment. Look at the lighting in that place.
But my heart feels so wrong. Tell me, how much farther can my life go along? Which way do the roads lead? Where do I belong?
Beautiful shot.
You
Look
even
at
work
that.
with the building behind, and that's awesome.
It's a beautiful shot. Can we have a moment for that lighting pool right there and like the shot right from above? And her on her knees and that really like vulnerable pleading.
It's like behind the. Go back real fast.
Oh yes.
Back there. You see
Yes.
that building behind it? I don't know if
Yeah.
it's like a parking lot
I
or
think
what it is.
yeah, I think they're like in a top floor of a parking lot.
Dude, I'm so
It
smart.
is so cool, isn't it? It's so
So
visually
clever.
effective, and I love that they kept it in black and white. It gives this whole I don't know, vulnerability to the image as well. Even though, but it's very theatric too, which it's very like it's a really antagonic way of explaining it because. How can you be vulnerable whilst you're being very theatric? Like those two concepts aren't usually aligned, but right here you have them so very congruent in the same moment. You know, you have her bleeding in the floor in this very visually captivating scenery. I think everything about it is
I mean, from
fantastic.
using your own words, it's usually because I think maybe why it's like difficult to be like theatrical and vulnerable is because you usually say it's like in theatre it's like the maximal expression of emotion, right?
Yes,
But that's actually not very human,
that's right.
right?
That's why we don't break into song when we're very
Yeah,
sad.
sure. So it's like thanks God. So it's like but perhaps because the actual core meaning of the lyrics,
Yes.
it's already maximal enough that it does seem humane to do so little, right? And that's why the lighting is obviously like very very intense but very minimalistic as well. So it's like a play on blacks and whites.
Yeah,
You know,
lights
on
and shades.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
extremes and simplicity.
Yeah, it's really captivating. What a song! What a song!
Roads lead, where do I belong?
structure.
The
Yes.
one who knows better, would you now stand it?
The lyricism is very dialogue based.
When all this is over, the thunder and lightning
Okay.
in the daylight, just what will I see? The answers to my questions, to all of my questions.
Oh my god, her emotion.
Could
Woo!
you be Messiah to me? Could you be Messiah to me?
Great shot there, man. Bloody hell.
Could you be
Oh, God.
Messiah? Please be Messiah to me.
Oh! Look at those really round O's and oohs. So much warmth. Oh, what a video! Wow! Oh my god, what a video!
Jesus.
Ah, come on. Oh, there's
Bit
more.
left.
I'm just
CBN.
giving credit.
Sound check. Oh, nice. So wow, quite a bit involved.
Quite a bit of.
Stage sessions. Oh, okay. So it's
See,
like
and then there is Gary's version. That's the one.
original.
That's the one I saw come up on my YouTube home, and I was like, wow.
Ages ago.
Yeah,
Right,
a
I
long
see.
time ago. And I was like, wow, okay, maybe we
Right, I
should check
see.
that out.
Well, bloody hell.
I mean, that's the part in the musical when you have me in tears, sniffling my sorrows away. You know, but you
Good
know
question.
who would
Could you be Messiah? That's a good bloody question, isn't it?
Yeah, could you be my savior? Savior to me. Where do I belong?
Fucking hell.
Savior to me. Could you be a father, a brother? My God, this is so philosophical. We could go hours on about how deeply these questions run, and I mean how much they mean to each individual. Obviously, it means something differently to the writer and composer, but what do they mean to you as you're listening to them? And it makes you question everything you know about faith and your perspective of it.
It would be really
You know?
interesting to hear Morissette kind of like
Her take on this.
why that one,
Yes,
why that,
yes.
why that decision, or to, sing that song, and also the video process of the filmmaking process of this video, and
I bet this was a very tough filming experience emotionally. This is one of those pieces that emotionally get you really exhausted because you get so invested
Feel
in
like
the
you run a
delivery.
marathon after.
Yeah, you get so invested in the delivery that you leave a piece of you, a piece of yourself with each time you sing it, with each time that you are putting yourself out there for this version of the song, you know? So yeah, I bet that she had a good night's sleep after that. I can assure you. You know what? I was just thinking here. I was just listening to this composition, and then a flash of all the other songs that Gary has composed and written, like on a gospel set, kind of started playing in my head really quickly, and I just thought, just imagine for a second that Gary drops a whole frigging musical. Oh my god!
probably could, right?
He could! He totally could!
Probably could. Well, anyways,
Oh my god, I would watch.
I'd want Morissette to be part of it as well.
Me too, and Leah, you know what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Because why wouldn't you have the legend?
Well, anyways,
But
let us know what
anyway.
you thought about it, and
Woo.
do remember you can support the podcast and reactions like this by purchasing our merchandise at FeatureFridayStore.com.
And don't forget to tune in this week where we're going to be talking to the Mr. Gary Valenciano himself
Yes.
on Feature Friday Plus.
Get yourself some hoodies, maybe a t-shirt, maybe some trousers, or as I like to call them, trousers. Anyways, goodbye.